Welcome to Math Minders Academy. In this video, we provide solution to WAEC 2024 mathematics objective questions. We want to explain how best our learners can make use of our tutorial videos. For you to benefit greatly from this video, we implore you to first provide your solution. Just pause the video. When you get to a question, pause the video, provide your solution, then play the video to go through our own solution. Compare it with your solution, and where there are differences, you can use our solution as a guide to check through and make necessary corrections. By so doing, you'll be able to learn while watching and benefit greatly from the tutorial video. So, having said that, let's proceed now to the solutions. Let's go. Question number 31. In the diagram, JKL, that's JK, this is K, JKL is a tangent to the circle GHIK, GHIK. At K, angle LKG equals 38 degrees. Angle LKG equals 38 degrees, and angle HIK equals 87 degrees. We are required to calculate the value of the angle marked S. Now, this is circle geometry, and it requires us making use of theorems. Now, if we look at this quadrilateral, it touches the circle at 4.1, 2, 3, 4. That's at I, at K, at G, and H. So this cyclic quadrilateral. And so opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral add up to 180 degrees. So for us to get this angle marked G, that's the angle G, we're going to subtract 87 from 180. So let's put it in the geometry format. So we'll say angle, we're going to say angle HIK, that's angle HIK plus angle HGK. That is HGK equals 180 degrees. And we give our reason in a bracket. And what is the reason? We say G H I K is a cyclic quadrilateral. So if that's the case, we now have 87 degrees plus angle HGK equals 180 degrees. Angle HGK equals 180 degrees minus 87 degrees. Angle HGK equals 93 degrees. So let's go and mark it on the diagram. This angle here is 93 degrees. Now, again, we proceed. We are going to get this angle marked with blue ink. In that triangle GKL, we need that angle. And remember that HGL is a straight line. So there's a theorem that guides angle on straight line. The sum of angle on a straight line equals 180 degrees. So we move on to say angle HGK plus angle GKL equals 180 degrees. We give our reason. Of course, our reason is the fact that there is the line on a straight line. we now quote that HGL is a straight line. So proceed now. Angle HGK is 93 degrees. So we take 93 degrees plus angle GKL equals 180 degrees. So angle GKL is 180 degrees minus 93 degrees. That will give us 87 degrees. So let's go and mark it also in the diagram. So this angle is 87 degrees. Now let's look at this triangle. We now say in triangle GKL, 87 degrees plus 38 degrees plus x equals 180 degrees. Why? We say sum of interior angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So this is sum of interior angles of a triangle. So from here, if we add 87 and 38 together, it gives us 125 degrees. So we have 125 degrees plus s equals 180 degrees. So s is 180 degrees minus 125 degrees, and that gives us 55 degrees. That gives us 55 degrees. And so if we check through the options given, that's option B. We have 55 degrees as the value of S, and that's option B. So we'll proceed now to question number 32. Question number 32, a cone and a cylinder are of equal volume. The base radius of the cone is twice the radius of the cylinder. What is the ratio of the height of the cylinder to that of the cone? So we have the base radius of the cone. So we say let small r equals radius of cone let big R be radius of cylinder. Okay, so here we are told that the base radius of cone is twice that of cylinder. That small r is twice big R. Now, we also told that they have equal volume. That's the volume of the cone and the volume of the cylinder are equal. Volume of cone is pi r squared h all over 3. And then volume of cylinder is pi big R squared. We are going to use capital H for the height of cylinder. Now, it means these two quantities are equal. So we equate two of them. Now, when we divide through by pi will cancel out. So if pi cancels out, we are going to have R squared H over 3 equals big R squared H. But now, small r is twice big R. So let's cross multiply to clear that fraction. So small R squared H equals 3 big R squared H. Now we go and substitute. Anywhere we see small r, you put 2 capital R. So we are going to have here 2 big R all squared, then H equals 3 big R squared times H. So if we clear that now, we are going to have 4 R squared H equals 3 R squared H. So let's divide by R squared, both sides by R squared. If we divide both sides by R squared, this and this will cancel out, this and this will cancel out. So what we have here will be 4H equals 4 small h equals 3 big H. Now we are looking for the ratio of the height of cylinder. Height of cylinder is the big H to that of cone. So we are looking for a quantity like big H over small h. For us to get that, we have to divide this by, since we are looking for, we want small h here, so we are going to divide by 3h, divide this by 3h. So this will cancel out, h, this h will cancel out. So we have h, big H over small h equals 4 over 3. So writing that fraction as a ratio will now give us big H ratio small h equals 4:3. So that's the ratio of the cylinder to that of the cone, and that's option B. So mark option B and proceed to the next question, which is question number 33. Question number 33. Find correct to the nearest whole number the value of H in the diagram. So what we do here is we are going to adjust this diagram so that we'll be able to work out the value of H. They say we should find it correct to the nearest whole number. So let's see what we can do here. So we pick a line. Okay, so now we call this. So here, this is 90 here. Okay, so why we do that is to get a rectangle here. So we have a rectangle here so that this length here that is 19 meters will also be equal to 19 meters here. Opposite, that's the opposite side of a rectangle. So we have 19. Now let's call this part X. So now we are going to use Pythagoras here to get this X. So, okay, now remember too that from here like this to this place is also equal to 17 here, because this is already a rectangle. So we have 17 here. So we can get X using Pythagoras. So we say by Pythagoras, we have 20 squared equals 19 squared plus X squared. This is 400 equals, when we press calculator to look at 19 squared, it will give us 361. So this is 361 plus X squared. So we have 400 minus 361 equals x squared. Now, 400 minus 361 is going to give us 39. So this side, we are left with 39 equals x squared. So we take the square root of both sides. Therefore, x is equal to square root of 39. And square root of 39 is 6.24. S is 6.24 dot dot dot. Now, for us to get h, this h that we are looking for is actually x plus 17. That's going to give us 6.24 dot 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 plus 17. And that is going to give us 23.24 dot dot dot. So if we look at that and write it to the nearest whole number, this is approximately equal to 23 meters. So that's the value of h. So we check here, 23 meters is option C. We'll mark it. So if you find value in what we are doing, you can click the notification button, share this video, subscribe to our channel, and go to the comment section and tell us how you feel about this tutorial video. So let's move on now to question number 34. Question number 34, the gradient of the line joining the point P, we have this P 2, minus 8. We have another point Q 1, Y. Okay, the gradient is minus 4. Find the value of y. Let's know that if we call a gradient is gradient of a point, or gradient of a line at a point is defined as y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. So with this now, we need to identify if we call this x1, this is going to be our y1. Call this x2, this is going to be our y2. So now gradient is minus 4. So we come here and put minus 4 equals y2, which is y, minus y1 minus 8 over s2, which is 1, minus s1 is 2. So have minus 4 equals y plus 8 all over minus 1. You can cross multiply, you get y plus 8. You have minus 4 times minus 1, and that gives us 4. Y plus 8 equals 4. Very good. So make y the subject, so y is 4 minus 8. And finally, we are going to get y to be minus 4. That's the final answer, and that's option C. So we click on that, and we proceed to question number 35. So question number 35, we are told that in the diagram PQ is parallel to RS. That's PQ parallel to RS. And angle WYZ is 44, which is this angle here. We also have angle WSZ is 50, which is given here. We are looking for angle WTS. So note that here, this is where we have point T. Let me mark it with red so I can see this is point T. Okay, so now this is the angle that we are looking for. We are looking for this angle here. Now, this angle here is equal to this angle here. So this is 50. So we can write that angle WX, I can say angle WSZ, angle WSZ is equals to angle SZY, angle S, that is angle SZY, angle SZY. Of course, we say the reason, call this alternate angles, comma, line PQ is parallel to line RS. Okay, so that's taken. So this one we can say here equals to this, which is equals to 50 degrees. Okay, fine. Now again, if this angle is 44, this angle here too is 44. This angle here is also 44. The same alternate angle. So let's say again, we say angle WYZ is equals to angle XWY, which is 44 degrees. The reason, you can just say same as above, the same alternate angle is above. So with that, we have that. Now, we see now that in triangle ZTY, angle T, that's angle T ZY, angle T ZY plus angle ZYT, which is this 44, plus angle ZYT plus angle ZTY equals 180 degrees. That is sum of interior angles of a triangle. Sum of interior angles of a triangle. So now angle TZY, angle TZY is 50. So we have 50 plus angle ZYT, angle ZYT is 44. 4 degrees plus angle ZTY is not known, plus angle ZTY so equals to 180 degrees. So here gives me 94 plus angle ZTY equals to 180 degrees. So angle ZTY is going to give me 180 degrees minus 94 degrees, and that gives me 86 degrees. So we'll go and mark the angle that is 86 degrees. So this angle here is 86 degrees. Now, but this is the angle we are looking for, this upper one here. It's vertically opposites. So we now said angle WTS, angle WTS is equals to angle ZTY, angle ZTY, which is 86 degrees. Why do we make such claim? We say they are what? Vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. So we now say, therefore, the angle we are looking for, angle WTX, that is WTS, which is this angle that we have called 86 degrees, is now equals to 86 degrees. Using these vertically opposite angles, we can bring this 86 up here. So that's it. So what we are looking for is this option here, which is option C. We'll mark option C and proceed to question number 36. Question to number 36. The perimeter of a rectangular garden is 90 meters. If the width is 7 meters less than the length, find the length of the garden. So let's get our garden, a rectangular garden. So let's we'll have this will be our rectangular garden. So they said the perimeter is 90. That means perimeter 2 bracket L plus B. So now this is length, and this is width, or the breadth, which is, or you can call it the breadth, whichever one. Okay, so now we are told that the length is 7 meters less than, the width is 7 meters less than the length. That means the width or breadth, whichever one, is 7 meters less. So we have this. That means now the perimeter is 90. We are going to do 90 equals 2 into length plus. So the width, I'm going to use L minus 7 since it's 7 meters less. We now have 90 over 2, divide both sides by 2, equals 2L minus 7, just what we have inside this bracket. And this gives us 45 equals 2L minus 7. So we have 45 plus 7 equals 2L. This is 52 equals 2L. That means if we divide by 2, L is 52 all over 2. That gives us 26. And they say find the length of the garden. So we have 26. And from the option, that is option D. Option D, 26 degrees. We'll mark it and we'll proceed to question number 37. 4 of the angles of a hexagon sum up to 420 degrees. If the remaining angles are equal, find the value of each of the angles. Of course, the hexagon, there are 6 angles in a hexagon, but the 4 is already 20. So now it's 420. So let's look at some of the angles. Sum of angles is going to give us n minus 2 times 180. Here, n is 6. Therefore, sum of angles is going to give us 6 minus 2 times 180. That will give us 720 degrees. So now, out of the 720, well, let's remove the 4 that are already summed up. Now, 720 minus 420, that gives us 300. So this will be the other two. So let y be the value of each of the equal angles, and there are two that are equal. So the 2y is going to give me 300. So y is going to give me 300 all over 2. So two angles are equal. So this will be their value, 150. Because here I say if the remaining angles are equal, which is actually 2, after we have taken 4 already, that sum up to 420. So the remaining 2 we add up to the remaining to 300 to make up the 720. So we've been able to find the value of each of the angles, considering those two angles that are equal. Each of them will be 150, 150, and then the other 4 probably unequal will now add up to 420 degrees. So our correct answer is option D. So mark option D and proceed to question number 38. Now here, this diagram is not drawn to scale. They say we should find the value of S in this diagram. All right, so now what I will do here, if I'm to solve this, I'll pick up a line. There are two parallel lines here, this and this one here. I want to run another parallel line up here. I want to put this line here. Okay. And then I want to bring it very close, very beautiful. Beautiful. Now I have that line also parallel to the other two given. But let me mark it. This is also having this, just like we have it here, we have it here. Now, look at this. That means if this is 55, all right, I'm going to have this as 55 also, alternate angles. Now, let's look again and see if I bring this, if I extend this line here, if I extend this line here, okay, what do I see? If you look at the angle, if you look at this angle outside here, and then this angle, we can get an angle here. We can get, okay, if we have this, we can get an angle here, which is also S, vertically opposite. This is X, vertically opposite. Vertically opposite. Now, let's see another thing we can get. We can get an angle inside here. We can get an angle inside. In fact, if we look at it, yes, 180 minus X. 180 minus X, which is also going to give us this angle here. Because this is a straight line, so this inner angle is 180 minus S, and it's alternate. Look at the Z angle here. Look at the pattern. So we have this, we have this. So we are saying this is 180 minus X. So it's also going to be the same as here. So this place is 180 minus X. Now, what we have, of course, is like this. We have something like this. We have something like this. We have another like this. And so let's look at it. We have this one here as 180 minus x. Then we have this one here as 65. And we have this one here as 55 degrees. And remember, this very line is a straight line. So the sum of angle, that means what we have on that straight line now, since this is a straight line, we have 180 minus x plus 65 degrees plus 55 degrees equals 180, because it's angle on a straight line, three of them. So now, if you look at this 120, 120, so we have minus x plus 120 plus this 180 here equals 180. So what happens? We are going to collect, we have minus x equals 180 minus 180, then minus 120. So we have minus x equals, if we look at this, it's going to cancel. This will cancel, this will cancel. So we have minus s equals minus 120. Because multiplying by a minus 1, s is actually going to be 120. So that's the value of s there is, that's for question number 38. The value of s is 120, and that is option C. We'll mark that and we proceed to question number 39. Question number 39 says the following are the masses in kilogram of members in a club: 59, 44, 53, 57, 49, 40, 48, and 50. Use the information to answer questions 39 and 40. So question 39, calculate the mean mass. So if we want to calculate the mean mass, it means that, of course, mean, this is mean. So it means that we are going to sum everything, that is 59 plus 44 plus 53 plus 57 plus 49 plus 40 plus 48 plus 50. So everything will be over 8. There are 8 numbers there. So if we add everything, we are going to get 400 all over 8. 400 over 8 will give us 50 kg. 50 kg is option C. We'll mark it and we'll proceed to the last question, which is question number 40. Question number 40, calculate the variance of the distribution. So we've itemized the distribution as given in the previous question. So we have the above numbers. They are already given. If you check question number 39, you will see all these values. Now we are asked to find variance. Variance is given by this formula all over n. And remember also that we have calculated this to be 50. Okay, so there is power 2 here. Let's see what happens here. We are going to look at we take 59 minus 50 all squared. That will give us 9 squared. That's 81. The next bracket, let's see if we can manage this. The next bracket is going to give us 44 minus 50 all squared. That will give us minus 6 squared. We have 36. Next, we are going to have 53 minus 50 all squared. That is going to give us 3 squared. We have 9. Then the next, we have 57 minus 50 all squared. We have 7 squared. That will give us 49. The next is 49 minus 50 all squared. That will give us minus 1 squared, and that is going to be 1. The next is 40 minus 50 all squared. That will give us minus 10 squared, and we get 100. The next number there is 48 minus 50 all squared. That will give us 2 squared, and that is going to give us 4. And then the last is 50 minus 50 all squared. That will give us 0 squared, which is 0. Okay, now we are going to add up all these numbers. We are going to add up all these numbers. We are going to add up 81 plus 36 plus 9 plus 49 plus 1 plus 100 plus 4 plus 0. Everything here is going to give us 280. So, and don't forget, our n is 8. So our variance is going to be 280 all over 8, and that is 35. And that's option A. So this is how will we bring this tutorial to an end. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being with us till this time. If you enjoyed this video, go on, subscribe to our channel so that the YouTube algorithm will take this video to other students. We want this video to go viral so that many more students will continue to benefit from our free tutorial videos. And then like, comment, go to the comment section, tell us how you feel about this video. Give us your feedback. That will help us to improve the quality of our video in subsequent releases. We are going to do another video to wrap up this series, and that is part 5. So we are looking forward to seeing you in our part 5 class, where we'll be giving out the solution to question number 41 to number 50. So we hope to see you. This is Math Minders Academy. Bye for now.
We lose ourselves in the rhythm divine. Underneath the sky painted with dreams, we're chasing the echoes of silent screams, caught in the spell